a bad bet.
Well, you tell him he better crank out what he knows before I pummel him in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, Della. What's going on?
It's my sister, Boomer. She ran off into the desert. We had a fight. I told her we'd discuss it in the morning after we both had time to cool off. But when I woke up, she was gone. And Spectacles over here was the only one to see her leave. But he refuses to tell me which way she went.
You can't go striking off into the desert. You'll get lost. And if thirst doesn't kill you, the vanishing dread will. You know what happened to the Delvers who went out there last? No, you don't. No one does, 'cause they didn't come back.
Well, what about my sister? She's out there all alone.
Maybe she's a sunk cost.
I'm asking you, Red. Help me find her.
The argument you had with Boomer? What was it about?
Well, it started out as the same old spark and boom. I found her tinkering with one of my prototypes, trying to add explosives, as usual. And when I reminded her that the last time she did that, she nearly burned the whole place down, she just looked at me and shrugged. Then we got into this whole scorched out mess about why we had to leave Chainscrape and come out here, and why for the love of the Forge she has to blow everything up.
And what did Boomer say?
Well, that's the thing. She didn't say anything. She just sat there, ignoring me. Even when I went to bed, not a word. And then, when I woke up in the morning, she was gone. She's never done that before. But knowing her, she's gonna get into some kind of trouble out there. And that's why I need to find her.
What's the Vanishing Dread?
That's what Stemmer calls the machine that stalks the sands out there. Sometimes you'll see it in the distance. A stationary blur of metal. It'll stay like that for hours. And then the next time you look, gone. Like it was never there.
But what kind of machine is it?
Don't know. No one's ever gotten close enough to find out. A few of those delvers went out there once, but all they found was a bunch of sand dunes. But I don't care what it is. It's not gonna stop me from finding my sister.
What brought you and Boomer out west?
Ah, that. There was an accident in Chainscrape.
An explosive accident?
Well, you know how Boomer is. So we grabbed our tools and skipped town. Heard about a caravan striking out west after some passage got reopened. Decided to join up.
But why come out here? You could have gone anywhere.
Can't really go back to the claim, and anywhere else is a little too inhabited. At least out here, there's less chance of collateral damage. Besides, this place is gonna be a destination one day, right? Dad always said, get in early.
If you think I can be bribed, know that I only take shards up front, no credit.
Maybe we got in too early.
If Boomer's lost in the desert, I might be able to find her.
I'm coming with you. All this is my fault anyway.
But you'll die.
Where did you last see her?
I suppose if you're with her, the odds of survival do go up. I thought I saw her heading towards the metal arches east of here.
Then that's where we'll start. I'll meet you at the arches.
Okay, join me there as soon as you can.
Drink last night?
Despite what I said before, I hope you find Boomer. On your way, then. And, don't die out there.
And not a barrel of it left anywhere in the climate. Brewmaster died.
Well, that's not her.
Your health is my business.
Still sold the contents of the vat he fell into. Said you could taste his legacy in every sip.
It'd be hard to get that out of...
Fair enough. The next time,
Scary,
try
I'm
my
telling
brews.
you. Boom. The whole mine starts filling with water.
These hollow thingies are giving me
everyone get out?
goosebumps all over.
Pretty
You won't get bees wares in Norlands.
no idea how they drain the water out, though.
Hams had enough mining.
Good to see you again, Aloy. You know, all these lanterns floating about are like a guiding light to our little oasis. Glad we left them on. Have you found any more ornaments?
Yeah. Here.
So, are you feeling festive? Take your pick.
This one seems good.
I hope Abaddon is ready for this.
Maybe I should just go back.
Why by the forge would the old ones celebrate some kind of green leaf?
It's for luck, I think.
Aloy, so,
Let's put this one up.
by our heroine's word, the lights would dazzle the sky. Now, what do rabbits, eggs, and flowers have to do with each other? Signs of spring, maybe.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
So,
I want to see this one.
and so the wordsmith set out to bring new light to the ruins above. Showers of sparks and serpents. Whatever they were celebrating, it must have been quite a festival.
Won't get much use from purge water ammo here.
If you're feeling bold, there's a Tanakh outpost nearby. The rebel kind.
Trailer's locked. What I hear? They hide all kinds of dangers.
Maybe if I just put this piece like that. Nope.
I'm happy with that trade.
Ignoring me again? Nox rebels holed up at an outpost nearby need a beating, Huntress. It's hard to look away from those lights. Staring into a bonfire, you know? Really looking forward to it. Another shift with your shoddy ass.
Blasted sand getting into every nook and cranny.
I think those lights used to be
If I
used
have
for
to eat boar stew
Shows?
one more time,
decorations, parties.
Everything okay there, Porgif?
Ah! My steel flame friend, behold!
Oh, your lockbox. The one I found in the tunnel.
Just the one! It was bequeathed to me when my dear ma passed. Never could get the damn thing open, but the lock must have broken off when the Rockbreaker attacked. Haven't seen its contents at long last. I want Martha to have it. My sister. She could use it more than me.
Hold on. If it was given to you, why couldn't you get it open?
I lost the key. You know how it is with small objects, big hands. Not that you know how it is exactly. I mean, your hands are dainty, of course. No, not dainty. Well forged. That's it.
Porgif.
All right, I stole the box. It was supposed to go to Martha, but I just wanted something of my ma's to remember her by.
So the box rightfully belongs to your sister, and now you want to return it. What was inside that made you change your mind?
Nothing. I just thought she'd want it back. She and my ma were close. Me, well, guess you could say I was always the stray spark.
All right, Porgif. Sounds like you want me to give this box to your sister. Where is she?
That is a good question. I know she was working in Chainscrape last.
Huh. I have a friend there. I could ask her.
Ha ha! Well forged and well connected.
If I'm in the area, I will try to find your sister. At least to hear her side of the story.
Okay. Well, If you see Marsa, tell her I still remember the flying keg.
I bet Petra would know where I can find Marsa.
Wouldn't
I should
mind
pay her a
Hope
visit
that
the
friend
next
of
time
yours
I'm
in
Chainscrape.
Chainscrape knows where Marsa is.
I don't know. Enthusiasm?
Frost ammo would work. Spores will provide cover for a while if I shoot that. Just what I needed. Dust swirling. Better steer clear. More rebels. I'd heard I'd find them here. Getting rid of their leader might cause the rest to leave. Fire won't do much. Oh, we've got riders on patrol. Great. Let's check this one for tags. I'll save the extra stock for later. Some tags here. I should take them to Duca. Need the right kind of ammo to detonate that. Wouldn't want to be caught in that sand spiral.
You remember Porgif, right?
I hope I'll actually get some done.
I heard they got lights floating up so high, you can see them across the entire desert. And the whole city under the sands waiting to be delved into.
And I'm the Sun King's favorite pet boar. Better get what you need before this one fires up another smoke tail. Done already, huh?
If you were talking about Moreland's crew before, she's not wrong. I've seen the lights myself.
I knew it! Ugh, what a sight they must be. Maybe I'll get myself a spot in the next salvage expedition. Go check them out myself.
Whatever sparks your forge.
Ignore it. He didn't even have one hair on his chest.
sure?
Was I that annoyed? I was a kid. See? Alvin said no one could clear out the material.
Maybe I should charge Shark.
Boy! Nothing interesting happens in the claim anymore.
Claim is known. That's why we travel as far into the unknown as our feet take us.
Nice. That reminds me.
You're back!
Seat's always open.
No one wants to play strike.
So what's new, Aloy Machine Hunter?
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. And thanks to your handiwork, I got my hands full getting this place into shape.
I guess you found the right place.
Guess I did.
The concession decree Ulvund wanted, what was it exactly? And how would it have helped him?
Big old pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would have put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would have meant that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund had a stake in all those claims, it would have made him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would have become an Osram municipality, so he could have bought enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Almost got away with it, too.
Hey, I'm looking for an Osram named Marsa. She might be working here in Chainscrape. Do you know her?
Marsa? Yeah, of course. Tough gal. Puts her back into her work. Not like the drunken louts around here. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return a family heirloom to her.
Huh. I didn't know Marsa had a brother. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job out by those old Karja signal towers. Northeast of here.
Thanks.
Ostrom family squabbles ain't pretty. Best of luck wading into that muck.
I gotta go, Petra.
That you do. I'll keep the seat warm for you.
Wish I could be that carefree.
Why do you like the sound of my
Seriously?
Heard
To the claim!
Oh.
It's just really attractive when someone knows how to tickle. What?
I hope something happens today.
Sister! Over here!
Petra said Porgov's sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she won't be thrilled to hear from her brother. But at least she'll get her lockbox back.
Another day, another job to do.
Marsa?
Yeah? What's it to— Oh, the Nora maid. How do you know my name?
I, met your brother, Porguf, out west. He asked me to give you this.
My ma's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me. By the forge, he broke the lock too.
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh, so he's dead then?
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
Oh, then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here. A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porguf. That doesn't make sense. Porguf caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porguf read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
That lug. When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porguf got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porguf still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash, right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out, onto the shore, and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there, by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
As well as you can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
Nah. I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you. If you decide to go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
Those curves of metal must be the arches Abaddon mentioned. Della should be waiting for me there.
Red, you made it.
I'm gonna leave you here.
Scraps. pull from the arches, most likely.
Boomer's handiwork?
That's my bet, but no sign of Boomer.
Any idea why she'd be out this way?
Probably just wanted to get as far away from me as possible. During the fight, I snapped at her. Said some things I shouldn't have.
Everyone makes mistakes.
You know, back in the claim, she'd get into all kinds of trouble.